Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Holy moly, 2017 is done. There's a fly that keeps flying around here. I can't believe this year is done. I'm like so in shock. It's so crazy like how time flies, and we're already entering in 2018, and I hope that 2018 is like the year that I've been waiting for in my life, when the floodgates open and all these amazing things start like rushing in. And I'm so excited that you guys are here to share this journey with me. I created this super beautiful icy blue glittery makeup look that's like not a cut crease, but like I like cut the crease, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know exactly where I was going for. Like in the middle of the video I was like, what am I doing with this? But then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna add some silver and then the glitter, and I added like my whole twist there, and I absolutely love how it turned out. Ooh. This look is just a perfect look for a party, for wherever it is that you're going to celebrate the new year, even if you're staying at home with your family and you just want to look super glam and beautiful to end the year. If you guys have not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button below so you can start 2018 with me. And yeah, let's jump right into this tutorial. My eyebrows are already done, and I already carved it out with a little bit of concealer. So the first thing I'm going to do is prime my face. I'm using the Pony Effect Hydrating Starter. This gives my face such a nice dewy glow. Now I'm going to use a little bit of Urban Decay Naked Skin Color Corrector in yellow under my eyes. This is going to brighten the under eye and correct any dullness I have under there, because I do have a lot of like purple like shadows under my eyes, I guess from like, I don't know where it comes from. I think it's just a little veins under my eyes. I'm just blending that in with my finger. For foundation, I'm gonna mix these two guys. This is a Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. This is a very hydrating foundation, and I'm gonna mix my all-time fave, my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. The matte and poreless is gonna provide the coverage I want and the staying power that I want. And then mixing it with the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea, it's gonna add that hydration to the face so I'm not too matte. My face looks so funny with all these dots everywhere. I'm gonna use the Pony Effects Beauty Sponge to blend everything out. I also blended a little bit of foundation over my eyelids to help prime that. I love this sponge. I haven't used it in such a long time, and I saw it yesterday in my drawer and I was like, let me use this again, and I love it so much. I got it from Mimi Box. This is Pony Effects Beauty Sponge, and she also has it in a really pretty lilac color. I want a really bright under eye, so I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape in the color Fair. And I'm putting some of that concealer on all the places that I want to brighten and highlight. I'm gonna go in and blend that all in. I love the sharp angle of this sponge. It's so good for sharpening like any makeup. If you have makeup already done and you want to clean it up with concealer, this is like so perfect for that. But it's so good in getting into the corners under your eye. And since I have this like really sharp little angle that I was telling you guys about, it's so perfect for contouring the nose and highlighting, so then it stays right where I put that white concealer. If you guys hear like a sound in the back, that's the AC that just turned on. This sponge is so good. I feel like I'm not gonna stop talking about it this entire video, because I'm able to get really close to the eyebrow and it doesn't, you know, sometimes, you know what I mean? Like sometimes you use foundation or concealer and you did your brows first. I like to personally do my brows first before I do any type of makeup, and it kind of like gets in your eyebrow and it ruins the whole brow. Well, I feel like this really helps you from that. I'm gonna use my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder, which I absolutely adore. I say it every single video, to set my under eyes, and I'm using this e.l.f. small tapered brush. It is perfect for getting there under the eye. It just, like you see, it just fits perfectly. I'm just gonna tap that in. I'm not gonna sweep the product. I don't want anything to move. I want it to stay exactly where I put it. I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose, because lately the makeup on my nose is not sticking. It's just like rubbing off, even though, I mean, I touch my nose a lot right here, but like it's been rubbing off up here. So I'm just gonna set that to make sure it does not move, because I know for New Year's Eve people are sweating, partying, drinking, dancing, or if you're like me, staying home with a full face of makeup. I kind of have a look in mind that I want to do. I saw something today that I was totally inspired by and I thought was absolutely stunning. Let me look on Instagram so I can tell you exactly who it is. It's this look, or oh, my phone's dirty. And my screen protector won't let you see it perfectly, but this is the look right here. It is inspired by Aphrodite PAP 13 on Instagram. It is such a beautiful, like, metallic, you guys can't see it, but it is such a beautiful metallic blue, and it has like silver inside. So I was like, oh, this is gorgeous. I really want to recreate something like this, something with like a lot of blues. I feel like I don't use blues at all on my channel, and something very icy and pretty. So that's what we are going to do. I'm gonna go into my Sephora Pro palette. This is the warm palette, obviously, you can tell. I'm gonna go into this color right here, which is called Saddle. I'm gonna start working that color into my crease, but keeping it as low as I possibly can. I don't want it to go up too high. I want to keep this look very, very low into the crease and on the lid, just in back and forth motions, just trying to get that color diffused in. Now I'm going into this color right here at the bottom of the palette called Caramel. I'm gonna start working that color very, very lightly into the crease and making sure to very lightly flick it out. And then right where I flicked it out, I'm gonna pull it back in. Then with the same fluffy brush I use for my transition shade, I'm just going to make sure that that is all blended in together. Then I'm going to go into this color right here next to the black color in the palette. I only put a super, super light amount on my brush, and I'm going to concentrate that on the outer part of the eye. This is just creating more dimension to the eye. You see how we put the transition shade, then that lighter brown shade, then we're going in with this one. We want to just create that gradient effect before going in with any shimmer shades or any blues or whatever color you want to use. You don't have to use blue, you can use whatever color you want. Since we already have our base done, like our concealer and our foundation, I'm just gonna go in with the same brown we used earlier, like the second to last brown we used, and put it on the outer part of my lower lash line. I'm going into this really pretty pearly shade right here called Sand. It's very like champagne-y, really nice, it looks like, for highlighting the brow bone. So let's see. I'm going to use a little bit of this NYX Glitter Primer, and I'm going to put it on my eyelids. That way the blue can stick really well because it's like a loose pigment. This is from Smolder Cosmetics in the color Asteria. I got this as a sample they sent me when I bought other colors, and I really liked it. It's really pretty. I'm just patting that glitter primer in all over the eyelid. I'm taking it a little bit higher than my crease. And these loose pigments do come with like a glue, but I left mine at home. Now with the same brush, I'm just going and patting it in where I put the glue. In my Anastasia Beverly Hills Master Palette by Mario, I'm going to go into this beautiful blue right here, and I'm going to blend that in the outer corner. And I'm just gonna softly blend that into the blue and continue that like very angled, very pretty look. Okay, so I went ahead and did most of the other eye off camera just to kind of dodge and see where I'm going with this, because this is just inspired by a look I saw, but it's totally different from what it is. I'm going into the Colourpop State of Mind palette, and I'm going into this beautiful icy color, and I'm gonna put that in my inner corner and blend it into the blue to give it that like icy light blue effect I want. I'm placing this color in the inner corner, just patting it down, and then I'm gonna start bringing it up into the blue and blending it in. This color is on sale right now at Sephora. I think it's like $18, and they're also doing like an additional 20% off all sale items. So it's about $15. So if you've been wanting really nice shimmer shadows that are affordable, these are really good. You see, as I go, like if I look at you straight, you can't really tell, but as I go moving, you see that iciness, how beautiful it is. Now I'm gonna add the glitter liner, and it's gonna bring everything together. I'm using the NYX Liquid Crystal Liner in the color Crystal Pewter. This is such a beautiful silvery blue. I'm gonna start following along where the blue meets my transition shade. I'm just gonna go following that shape and building it up little by little. You don't want to go too fast. I mean, unless you're lit like that, but you don't want to go too fast because then you might kind of get like a little wobbly line, you know what I'm saying? So since I got a little bit of them shaky hands, I'm going little by little. And then I'm gonna just flick it out the way I did on the other eye. You see? So it's like almost like we did like a little cut crease, but this crease is not cut. You know what I'm saying? But it gives it kind of that illusion just to add a little extra detail so it could look extra icy and festive. Ooh. I have hooded lids, so I gotta let this dry before I open my eyes. Because if not, it's gonna get ruined and then I'm gonna cry. I got a little bit of blue fallout under here and I got some mascara. Now I'm gonna grab my Urban Decay Glide On Eye Pencil in the color Binge. This is a really nice metallic-y blue. I'm gonna put that color in my top and bottom waterline. Now I'm gonna put a little bit of mascara. I'm using the Maybelline Falsies mascara just to coat my lashes so then I can put my actual falsies on. Now I'm gonna put this same blue that I used for the outer part of the eye from the Anastasia palette. I'm just pressing it right here on the under eye. And then I'm grabbing that same icy color and I want to put it right on the lower part of the inner part of the lower lash line, just to kind of bring around that iciness. I want everything to like connect. I'm putting on these super cheap lashes that my sister bought me from AliExpress. They are so pretty. I'm like trying to show you guys, but it's not working. But they are so pretty, and they're pretty comfy. I'm gonna use a fan brush and I'm going into the Maybelline Master Bronze Kit and I'm going into this cool toned color to contour my cheekbones. And I'm blending some of that in onto the corners of the forehead. I'm gonna bronze after, but I just want to get a little bit of shadow in there before I go in with the bronzer. I'm gonna put a little on my chin and along the jawline. This is gonna help the face look sharper, create some shadow under the neck, because I need a nice jawline because I don't really have like a super defined jawline. I have the whole little double chin thing going on. And then I'm gonna put a little under the nose to give the illusion of a more lifted nose. I'm gonna go into the ABH Contour Kit, into this banana shade right here, to add a little bit of brightness under the eye because we are working with pretty deep and dark colors. And I don't want my under eye to get super washed out, especially since I had so much blue fall here. Look, it fell right there and it makes the little crease I have in my eye look even deeper. But that goes to show that it happens to everybody. Sometimes you just forget to put setting powder there and you get so much fallout. You see, it just makes the line look deeper. That's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna put some on the chin just to bring some extra brightness there. I'm gonna get some of that MAC Give Me Sun bronzer, and I'm using actually one of the BH Cosmetics. It's my Ray Ray brushes. This is their powder brush, which I'm liking those brushes. I got the It's My Ray Ray palette for Christmas. I've watched some of her videos, very few, and I really liked her. I thought she was super nice. And then when I saw that palette, I was like, ooh, this is beautiful. I'm gonna put just a little bit of bronzer on the nose. Then for highlight, I'm gonna use Champagne Pop because it's New Year's and people pop champagne and stuff. I mean, I don't drink alcohol, but I feel like it's only fitting. And I'm gonna pop that right on the high points of my cheek. Ooh, that is so beautiful. I don't use this highlight too frequently, and this is actually one of, I think this was actually the first expensive highlight I ever bought. And it was when I first started really getting into makeup. And I never use it. I feel like ever since I started using other highlighters, I don't know, I just kind of left this one in the dust. But it's such a good highlighter. This is a full face of makeup. For lips, I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills lipstick in the color Honey. I feel like this is like a really nice color. It matches, oh, I'm like trying to open this and it's not opening. It matches the transition shade we used initially. So I feel like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I feel like it'll just kind of like match and go together. This is a beautiful nude. I have so much trouble getting nude lipsticks because this one is already like a little toasty. It's not like a true nude for me, obviously, but I have trouble getting nude lipsticks because they tend to like wash me out. So if it's like too nude, it like looks weird, and then if I get it darker, it's like not nude on me. This is so pigmented. I'm gonna go over that with the Fenty Beauty lip gloss. What a perfect combination. And now I'm gonna set everything with my NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. Oh, this is gorgeous. I love how like as I turn you see more of like the silver glitter. This is the complete finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. I hope 2017 treated you well. I hope 2018 is the year you have been waiting for. Thank you guys for being a part of this journey with me, starting my YouTube channel in 2017. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you for loving me, for being patient with me, for just being the best subscribers a person could ever ask for. Thank you so much. Leave below in the comments if you like this look, what your New Year's resolutions are. Have you even thought about them? I haven't thought of mine. Maybe I had to think about that so I could share in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.